After 15 months of telling doctors, lawyers, teachers about being followed, stalked, harassed. 15 months is a long time to have your shit hacked. No privacy. Can't go to the bathroom without a camera. You can't take a shit without a camera. It's like you're stripped of everything, and dumping all the EMF and whatever other radiation you're dumping down here don't just affect me, it affects my kids. One wakes up puking, I wake up with the taste of puke in my mouth. Two sleep all the time when you're dumping this shit down here. What, everybody thinks that's normal for them to sleep for 8 hours on end? No! Not in the middle of the day. That shit is old. So I don't care who recruited you, who signed you up. And if you signed up just to get rid of your felony or whatever it is you got on your record, I don't even care. Like, that's fucked up. Like, you're making my kids sick. I got one that won't even go to school because it just blows my mind. When you don't smoke and the wheels are turning, you notice all of the cars, you notice the tags, you notice who it is, where they are, where they're coming from, where they're going, the routes that they're taking. You even notice the neighbors that don't talk to you no more after, 20 years of talking to you, and all of a sudden they don't want to talk to you no more. The people that you do meet, all of a sudden they don't want nothing to do with you. What, that's a coincidence? No. Or how about when you're leaving and then at the same time somebody else is leaving? Or when you're coming home, somebody else comes home at the same exact time? That shit is old. Real old. They hung the scientist at Nuremberg after the war from doing this. That's why there's amendments in the Constitution against it. Because it's a humanitarian right. And you're violating it. I've been peaceable, civil, as pleasant as pie all the way up until today, until you went into my phone again. Now, whatever painful little thing that you shoot through the floor is probably what stopped Danielle's heart. And if I ever get a polygraph test and they ask me that question and I pass it, that says another human being had their hand in her passing, I've spent 8 years alone because of that. And if somebody else took her from me, you ain't just take her from me, you took her from her own children. So I hope to God she went on her own and ain't nobody had a hand in it. Now I've already heard on the scanner, the Ouija board, you name it, I've heard it from 3 different sources. Two of which actually gave me names. And one of them actually was my scanner, so can't get that wrong. Well, 4 if you count the dude at the Royal Farm that was talking out loud, but you know, he was quieted real quick by his old lady. So I really hope the gang stalking movement is ended for me. For everybody else, hey look, that's their business. I don't want to interfere with somebody else's business. I said, if it involves me, that's when I care. If it doesn't involve me, that's whatever. I also said whatever everybody else wants to do is their business as long as it did not concern me. I'm done with the chest pains. I'm done with the being in my electronics without paperwork. I'm done feeling sick, nauseous, and dizzy. I'm done seeing my kids sick, nauseous, and dizzy. When I'm the only one that has to fork out rent, I expect to be able to come home, lay down, watch TV, but nope, I ain't been able to turn the TV on in months. Paid rent all summer, I ain't even sleep here but 5 times. So I hope to God after 15 months you sign your waiver, whatever it is, stating that you're done with me with this BS highly messed up thing, because it's already caused trust issues, me to miss my daughter's thing, my anxiety and PTSD to skyrocket. I gotta smoke cigarillos or Black and Milds just to keep it sane, like, considering I don't smoke or drink. Now, I ain't in anybody else's business, so I should, get the same in return. I shouldn't have other people in my business. Period.